Mahaba. Lebanon is a tiny country on the east coast of the Mediterranean Sea, located on fertile territory at the crossroads of three continents, Africa, Asia, and Europe. Its area is only a little more than 4,000 square miles, 10,400 square kilometers, which is about the size of the US state of Connecticut. The most common form of entertainment in the Middle East used to be that of the Hakawati. Derived from the Lebanese word hikaya, a Hakawati is a teller of tales, myths, and fables, a storyteller, an entertainer, someone who earns their keep by entrancing an audience with a yarn. In Lebanon, villages have their own Hakawatis, but the most gifted of them left their homes and traveled around the country to earn their living. Telling stories from memory, the Hakawati style was one filled with metaphors, rhymes, and lots of exaggeration. In Lebanon, it is often said that it was the storyteller who occupied the second most important position in the country, as telling a story involved communicating with the masses. Kings, too, depended on storytellers to spread their message. Today, the Hakawati is long gone, replaced by various forms of modern entertainment. However, a new wave of oral storytelling has begun in recent years in the capital city of Beirut. It reimagines the ancient tradition of Hakawatis in a 21st century context. People gather together and tell real-life stories about real-life events. The storytelling events and their willingness to deal with social issues are growing more popular in Beirut and elsewhere in the country. This evening, we'll hear excerpts from the blog 365 Days of Lebanon by Karen Karam. The first, The Land of Contradictions, was entered on September 25th, 2017. This city, this country, never tires. A land of many contradictions which seems so obvious to the naked eye, yet is part of the fabric of its normality. Here, one loses hope, finds hope, and sometimes even doubts hope. It is all so closely intertwined, like a spider web where all threads are needed to create a structure that both sustains life and destroys it equally. The rich and the poor live side by side, but worlds apart. Refugee camps, with all their miseries, are a stone's throw away from cosmopolitan cities. Mosques and churches literally rub shoulders as the bell toll of one mixes with the call to prayer of the other. Service cars, Lebanese street taxi, that drive around for $1 a ride, drive next to extravagant cars. The high-rise modern buildings stand tall and proud, overshadowing older, humbler, crumbling buildings. Natural and fake beauty mingle together on the streets of the city. Some are looking for ways to leave, while others cry of excitement at the idea of being home as soon as the plane lands. Beautiful, majestic, sky-reaching mountains find themselves a short distance away from highways with suffocating traffic jams. Art and beauty on one side, while on the other, the visible claw, lessons of war that still stink, the wretched smell of war. In one area, the city lights shimmer in the darkness of the night, while the neighborhood around the corner from it drowns in the same darkness. On its beaches, veiled women and others in bikinis all seem to be distracted by the beauty of the open sea. Progressive minds find themselves clashing with feudal ones. Some are trying to strip its resources, while others work tirelessly to safeguard it. Flags, flags of so many colors and so many voices, flutter in a constant blue sky. Yet, somehow, the red and white striped one with a cedar in the middle outshines them all. Beaches dotted all along its coastline, yet so few are accessible to its citizens. Absolute road rage is tempered by an ahla wo sala tfadalo. Vivid exploding crimson colors of the sunset juxtapose this concrete jungle we live in. This is Lebanon, come what may. Scarred, we all wait. We wait for the bloodshed of war to give way to understanding. We wait for dismay to give way to hope. Wait for the day where we will feel like we have a say in the future of this land, trying to overcome the contradictions that challenge our everyday lives. Who said contradiction isn't beautiful? Beyond this contradiction, you get the rarest of things, a story. A story that started with the beginning of time 5,000 years ago. To my country, oh how much I have loved and loathed thee. Although I've lost hope at times, lost hope to the point where I couldn't write anymore, yet it has always managed to lure me back and awaken in me that feeling of belonging. This land of many contradictions, this land of many beautiful contradictions. The second entrant is Hope, written on November 13, 2019. This is traffic every night in Brooklyn, New York. Had to throw that one in there for you, Ali. Every night at 8 sharp, as the sky turns black and the cold breeze sweeps through Beirut's exhausted balconies, the sound of the drumming of the revolution with defiant determination echoes in the alleys of the city. Bang, bang, bang goes the beating of pots and pans. Amidst the chaos of this cacophony, I stand on my balcony and let that rush of emotion take hold of me, and I shed a tear of joy, a tear of fear, a tear of excitement, a tear of apprehension, but mostly a tear of hope. And hope cannot wither away with time. So, here's to hope. Every day, every night, every hour, every minute, every second. Hope for life, for change, for dignity, for resilience in the face of evil. Hope for a better future. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.